Is it recording? Is it? Oh, bump, 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 boom. Oh, is it recording? Is it recording? I keep the eyes on the road now. Is it recording? Is it recording? Is it recording? Is it recording? I don't know. I can't fucking see. God. What's up with that GoPro, man? This morning I swore the camera was recording. The light was blinking. The beeping indicator saying it's recording. It stopped. Only to find out there's nothing. How's it going, folks? One Mattis Grum here. How are you YouTubers doing today? It's an awesome Labor Day weekend. Just got off work. Another weekend warrior. Work today, and everybody's preparing for the big picnic tomorrow. It's a Gulf Guam holiday on Monday, Labor Day that is. Families and friends and the whole island's invited to come over to the beach park for some awesome food and activities. So you ask me why I'm not going to this big event tomorrow? Well, first of all, I got other plans already. I'm pretty quite much busy for the week. For my next the next 2 days, very busy, and of course, mentioning that there's gonna be lots of great food. Unfortunately, I can't eat those food. You ask me why again? Come on. Like I said, I'm in medication. Finally, after like 6 years, the doctor's been forcing me to take it. My number has been gradually increasing and increasing. So I guess I had no choice because I was already feeling awful. I'm feeling sick this past couple of years. So, man, what's that smell? Oh, it's that. You go. You know, I'm surprisingly my sugar was fine. It all started out with just one ailment, which is high blood pressure, which caused my other numbers to elevate significantly, you know, and diet and exercise wasn't doing much. So I really had to do a very major life change here. Despite that I quit smoking 9 months ago, I figured the damage of nicotine or cigarette smoking left behind is just, it kind of contributed to that factor where my blood pressure, there you go, it all comes back to blood pressure because it does affect everything in your body, all your organs, and it can lead to other sickness and other failures of, you know, your health. Blood pressure, yes. Too much salt, too much stress, too much getting pissed off. Like me, I get pissed off a lot. Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. So anyways, yeah, I'm very restricted on many foods. I think I lost about 5 pounds since I've been taking meds and been on a diet and have been exercising, trying to. But this thing that I have, one of the ailments I have is gout, arthritis. It's like a type of arthritis where your uric acid is so high it affects your joints. Right now, it's picking on, the uric acid is picking on my right foot. It just keeps bothering me every week. The past 3 weeks, every week, I've been getting attacks, and it's painful, folks. I mean, it's just like walking with a nail stuck in your foot. Every pressure, even a slight movement is like a sharp pain because all this crystallized stuff is in your joint, and it's just so painful. I can't describe it. You only have to experience it to believe it, or at least know what I'm talking about. But it's been preventing me from doing some strenuous workouts. So what I've been doing lately is just bicycling, which is fine though, but there's a point where I just can't walk or get up on and off the bike because it's just painful. Pain. Life is full of pain. Look at that torpedo there. Whoa. Yeah, we're just, by the way, folks, we're still on a missile alert from North Korea. That guy doesn't like Guam, man. For some reason, because the military base is here and they're exercising, they're doing out in the Korean Peninsula. Speaking of workout, this is where we do, this is where I participate in the triathlons. That's where we swim, and then we bike, and then we run this course right here. I try to like broaden my own, you know, my perspective and how to, you know, enjoy the outdoors here. Speaking of which, a lot has been going on in my mind this past few days. There's something that I always wanted to do since I was 21 years old. Well, like fucking 20 years ago, I don't know, fucking, or 21 years ago, I think. You know, I've been thinking about traveling. There's a direct flight from Guam to there. That'd be cool. I mean, of course, that's the most expensive part of the trip is the ticket. So I only traveled on a real vacation like 4 times this past 16 years. But it was kind of stressful in a way, but there was always one thing that I always wanted to do by myself, solo. You know, is to do a cycle tour. It's just a matter of where and when. Speaking of where, I was choosing the country of Japan, the northern part of Japan countryside of Hokkaido. I love the food, I love the culture, I love the people, their hospitality and everything. And of course, it's bike friendly there, you know, in Japan. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of tourists and locals travel through motorcycles and bicycles throughout Japan, if not across Japan. I was planning to do a motorcycle, but you know, of course, everything in Japan is the opposite. You have to ride in the opposite side of the road. I'm not too familiar with the traffic there too as well. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Being on a motorcycle is gonna be kind of challenging. This is Japan right here, folks, right here. This is Japan. This is the US. Right here, or most countries. But you asked me what inspired me. Of course, back in '96 when I was in Japan, I met a guy who cycled around the world on his bicycle. I'm following this guy on YouTube, Ed Pratt. He's unicycling around the world. Of course, unicycle. That's just one wheel, folks. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. I mean, I'm not talking about the waves. I'm talking about unicycling around the world on one wheel. I unicycle too. I unicycle, and 3 miles I have to get off at least once just to relieve the pain and numbness in my crotch and my bum. So anyways, folks, yeah, that is the plan for next year, and I'm telling you, man, I've been following people on YouTube that has done this cycling tour on that exact route. I already chose the route I'm gonna take. There's other alternatives to take. Like I said, your options are just wide open, man. That's a whole big countryside there. Maybe mid-August to mid-September, maybe. It's just gonna get a little bit colder though. And my destination is the northern tip of Japan. You can actually see Russia about 25 miles away from offshore from that point in Wakkanai. That's the northern tip of Hokkaido of Japan, the mainland Japan. It's gonna be lots of fun, and it's gonna be the greatest adventure that I've ever taken in my life. Something that I always dreamed of. Because my goal before was just to cycle across Japan. That would take about 30 to 40 days. The thing I plan doing, if I have enough time, maybe I'll try to rent a motorcycle and try to get used to the streets and the roads there, you know, just to kind of get a little feel of it, you know. Then maybe someday I'll go back there again and do a cycle tour, a motorcycle tour from southern Japan to northern Japan. Of course, I'm gonna have to rent a motorcycle. I mean, that's gonna be a challenge. That's gonna be a plan there, folks, right? Doing so, you know, you don't have to worry about tour guides. You don't have to worry about tour rides. You're on the time. You're on the clock. You know, most places you want to stay a little bit longer, or you want to see more things. You know, you're free to do whatever you want as long as you want. Life is too short. You only live once, man. I mean, I only believe that I only live once. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I want to make the best of it. I mean, I really need this, folks. I really need this trip, because I've been sacrificing for so long, you know, working my ass off and just trying to live life, dealing with my depression and stress and everything. So hundreds and thousands of tourists and locals do it as well. So I'm going to be meeting a lot of them when I make this trip, and hopefully everything turns out well. But we'll see. Grab my bike, go on the road, and see where the road takes me. That's the plan, folks. So anyways, I'm gonna end this talk right now with this awesome view here at the Port Authority, or Port East. This is the west side of Guam here, the southwest of Guam. Thanks for watching, folks. So anyways, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Happy Labor Day, and you guys have an awesome day. You guys be safe out there. Enjoy the ride, enjoy life as well, and I'll see you in the next video, folks. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate it. 우라이 우지우노 오마이 온다에 그러면 온다 그럼 후 다녀산 always look high, must learn balance. Hokkaido.